of wire loom there. A little piece to go from here down. You won't even see it. I got that loomed up. Sweet. Alright, y'all. Got a little super late night project going on here. The issue I was having with the fan last time when it was over here, that Durrell box, it ended up being bad. So what I did was I ended up running 2 separate relays for both fans. I have everything wrapped in loom. I just got to get one more piece of loom to go from here down and then tuck that under, and you won't even see it. And I've already got it loomed from here up to right there. Put one more little piece under there, and then I'm gonna I think I'm gonna take this and end up routing it in there with that, and then put a little piece of loom there, or I actually need to put some heat shrink on that, like I got that one, and then I need to loom that. So fans are working great now, and I'm actually going to replace. It's the same. They're both the same size. This one's just a little older one I had. It still works fine. I'm gonna try to get a new one. That's a new one I had. I meant to pick up 2 because I knew I had that one. So I got another one to match it, but I didn't realize how old it looked. But it's okay. I can get another one to replace it. That's not that big of a deal. It doesn't affect the way it works. So yeah, both of the fans work great now. I've got it tapped into the that right there is for the nitrous solenoid. The tape on the intake duct is for the nitrous nozzle that I need to put back on. The spark plug wires look like crap. I got a brand new set of those right. See if I can grab them without them falling out. Right here. These are 10 millimeter. Not exactly sure I want to do 10 millimeter, but we'll just see. I might go back with 8 millimeter like I got. So, new spark plug wires soon. Nitrous nozzle back. Wire in the nitrous solenoid. And like I was saying, I had the fans wired in, so when I turn the AC on, they come on. Right here. With I got it engraved into the loom back behind it, but I have the metal. I took the metal piece out of the butt connector coupling, wire coupling. Took the metal piece out, crimped it on there, put some heat shrink on it, so it kind of looks like it's part of the harness. So, and then I'm actually going to take this blue stuff off because I don't care for the blue, and the same with the Massair harness. Put black. It's just blue is what I had at the time. So anyways, slowly but surely, I'm still waiting on the O2 sensors to come in. Oh man, y'all can't even see me. Let me turn this around. I'm still waiting on the O2 sensors to come in, put them in, and then give it a test drive and see what codes come back. Hopefully no O2 sensor code comes back, and then go from there. So thank y'all for watching. See ya. Well, I took it for our first test drive after hooking the fans up, and with the fans on, sitting here and idling, it don't really get past halfway. It'll get a little above halfway, and then it'll drop right back down. I let the fans run to make sure nothing, tries to get hot or give out or anything. Giving it the true test. As y'all can see, I've got the stock computer back in it. I've actually got a chip on the way, the quarter horse. But with the stock computer, I still got waiting for the O2 sensors to come in. And then once the O2 sensor come in, I think it'll fix this lean problem I'm having at idle. But usually when you give it gas, it usually stays around 13, 14 until you get past half throttle. But Alright, so as y'all saw, the new O2 sensors came in. I just got done installing them. These are the old ones. Let's see here, I labeled it. This is the bad ones, but the code that I got off the computer was telling me this side was bad. And as you see, let's see if I can zoom in and show y'all. Oh, let me flip it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's got the original Ford logo on it and an E7. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. I'm taking it these are original ones. And surprisingly, how beat up this one looks and how stuck it was. I know this is the original. It's got the E7 and the Ford logo on it also. But they were saying, well, the computer was telling me that this one was good. So I labeled it good and bad. So I'm gonna hang on to the good one just in case I'm ever in a bind and need one until I can get one. But I got the new ones in. We're gonna test drive it soon, hopefully before work, and we'll see what happens. All right, cold start. Here we go. Oh, gotta turn the kill switch on. For a test drive, we'll see what happens. Still staying lane idle. Test drive and see what happens. Be right back. It actually ended up leveling out. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Hang on, let me roll the windows up. It actually ended up leveling itself out. I stopped and got some fuel for a minute, and it was sitting there idling around like 14, 15 air fuel, which is really good. And I actually stepped on it a little bit leaving the gas station, and it stayed around like 13. So we'll see what happens. I know that sun kind of trying to block the sun. I'm cruising at like 55 right now at $2,000, and it's around 14.7. I give it fuel, it stays around 14 or 15. So, and then you let out the gas, of course it goes to lean and then goes back. But idling now, staying around like 14, 15 like I was saying, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so air fuels actually ended up turning out to be okay. I guess it just needed a little time to adjust. I pulled the plug. Looks like I can use a little bit more timing. And the plug looks like it's not lean. It looks like it's, you know, happy. They probably need new plugs, to be honest with you, though. This actually this was a new one that I had, one of the two that I had new, because the rest of them that are in there are just all wore out from being flooded out and that injector stuck open and all that other stuff. So I know I'm trying to focus this for you. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is probably get some new plugs and put in it next, and then give it a little bit more timing, and then hopefully by that time I'll have my chip back from David. He's gonna help me out and try to burn a chip for me, and we'll see how it goes. I did make one full throttle, just a quick little 3-second full throttle blip, and the air fuel stayed around 14 or so. So O2 sensors was definitely the problem. It definitely feels a lot stronger now. I hit it from the stop, and it just basically, kind of blew the tires off a little bit. So I think we're in business now. I still think it really needs a tune to be 100% happy. The other thing is I'm actually looking at, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, my intake. So these ProMax heads flow 260, I believe. if I remember right, 260 CFM. The GT40 intake that I have, non-ported, I haven't even really touched it, with a 70mm throttle body. I think it flows right around like 220, if I'm not mistaken. So the intake right now is definitely my choking point. I got 75mm all the way up through the mass air. Throttle body is 70, so I'll need to upgrade that. And then I've been thinking about sending my intake to Big Dog Porting. I contacted them a few weeks ago, and the prices seem fair. My only issue is I would have to take this one off. My car will be down for a while, and then get it back. So what I'm going to try to do is go to the LKQ and see if I can find another Explorer intake and clean it up and send them that one. That way, whenever I can still drive my car as that intake's being ported, so I'm not having any downtime, and me and my son can still, go cruise on the weekend or whatever. So that's what's up. Like I said, I'm going to be putting the new spark plug wires on because it looks like junk. Putting my nitrous nozzle back in the intake tube and giving it a little bit more timing and some new plugs, and then eventually I'll get the chip and the intake, and I think we'll be in business. And I'm also going to go 75mm throttle body eventually. Little by little, we're getting there. I'm happy with the way it's feeling right now. The bad O2 sensor was definitely giving it way too much fuel, and it was just really robbing the power. So it's happy now. Actually, let me see if I can. Well, I got the plug out. I was gonna say I'd crank it up and show y'all. I'll do that actually before I end this video. I'll crank it up and show you the idle and airfield. So I will keep in touch. That's it, idling right there. It seems happy. Look at her stealing my stickers. Beautiful skies. Look at that. Oh, never mind.